In this video, we will go over the steps on how to apply for your co-op work permit. Please note that the information presented in this video does not constitute legal advice and may change without notice. You are recommended to always refer to the Immigration, Refugees Citizenship Canada's official website for the most up-to-date information. A co-op work permit enables you to work full-time during academic terms provided that the work is an essential part of your program and the employer is accepted by KPU's co-op program. If you are approved for the co-op program, you will need to apply for the co-op work permit. The first step to applying for the co-op work permit is to create an online account with IRCC. It is through this account that you will be able to upload your documents, pay your fees, submit your application, as well as check the status of your application after submission. If you don't already have an account, please refer to the video, How to Create an Account for IRCC, on our International Advising website. To start your application, go to canada.ca on your browser. Select your preferred language. Click on Immigration and Citizenship and then My Application. If you already have a GCKey user ID and password set up, click on Sign in with GCKey and enter your credentials. Click Continue. Read through the terms and conditions and hit I accept. Enter the answer to your secret question, which you would have created at the time of creating your IRCC account. Once you're logged in, click on Apply to come to Canada. Next, click on Visitor Visa, Study and/or Work Permit at the bottom. This will take you to a series of questions, and depending on how you answer these questions, the system will determine which visa or permit you are eligible to apply for. Hence, it is important that you answer each question accurately and truthfully. Any false information provided can be considered misrepresentation, which is a criminal offense in Canada. So, let's go through the questions together. Question 1. What would you like to do in Canada? Since we want to apply for our co-op work permit and our intention is to work, we will select work. Question 2. How long are you planning to stay in Canada? Select temporarily, more than 6 months. Next, select the country that matches your passport. What is your current country of residence? If you are inside Canada when submitting this application, you will select Canada. Next question asks if you have a family member who is a Canadian citizen or PR and is 18+. And you can click here to get IRCC's definition of a family member. Choose the appropriate answer based on your situation. Next, enter your date of birth and click Next. So now we are asked, are you a permanent resident or citizen of US? If you are, select Yes, otherwise, choose No. What is your current immigration status in Canada? Please select Student here. Next question, do you plan to work on campus? Please select No. Next, are you a full-time student at a participating post-secondary institution and want to work off-campus up to 20 hours per week? Select Yes. For the next question, as your program is most likely still in progress and you have yet to graduate, please select No. Is your work an essential part of your studies, for example, a co-op or internship program? Here, you will say Yes. Have you been told by an IRCC officer that you are approved in principle for PR in Canada? Answer as per your situation. Have you submitted a PR application in Canada? Again, answer as per your situation. Do you have a written job offer? You do not need a job offer to apply for your co-op work permit, so you may select No for this question. What is your marital status? Answer as per your situation. For the next question, if you plan to stay in BC, then select BC. Otherwise, select whichever province you plan on staying in. Once all the questions have been answered, the system will list the permits or visas we are eligible to apply for. Since we want to apply for our co-op work permit, we will click Continue here. Here, it says, Create your personal checklist. In order for the system to generate a personalized checklist for us, we will have to answer a few more questions. Please read the information provided on this page and then hit continue. Now let's go ahead and answer a few more questions. Are you accompanying a family member who has status in Canada? Please answer as per your situation. Do you also want to apply for a study permit? If your study permit is expiring in the next 120 days, you may choose to apply for an extension of your study permit at the same time as you apply for your co-op work permit. If not, then please select no. When does your status in Canada expire? Enter the expiry date as shown on your study permit. Have you had a medical exam performed by an IRCC authorized panel physician within the last 12 months? If you have, select yes, otherwise choose no. Please note, if you did not have a medical exam done in the past 12 months, you will need one if any one of these scenarios applies to you. You want to stay in Canada for more than 6 months and have lived in one or more designated countries or territories for more than 6 months in the past year. You may click on the link here to see a list of the designated countries. You also need a medical exam if you plan on working in any one of these fields. Answer yes or no as per your situation. Again, a similar question is being asked here. If you plan on working in any of these fields, select yes, otherwise choose no. Next question, do you want to submit an application for a family member? Answer as per your situation. Next, you are asked if you wish to give someone access to your application. Please answer as per your choice. Next, in the past 10 years, have you given your fingerprints and photo, biometrics, for an application to come to Canada? Choose the appropriate answer that applies to you. Next, it asks you whether you have access to a camera or scanner. You must ensure you have access to these tools and choose yes here in order to move forward with your application. If you are using your phone camera to take pictures of any of your documents, make sure they are clear and of good resolution. You can also use scanners in the KPU library or even your local library to scan your documents. Once you have answered all the questions, you will be given a chance to review your answers. If there's anything you want to change, just click on the icon next to the answer to modify your answer. Once you have reviewed all your answers, click Continue. Before clicking Continue on this page, it is highly recommended that you read through the tips provided on this page carefully. This page offers important information on how to save your application and upload your documents. Once you have read through all these tips, click Continue. Based on the answers we provided, the system has generated a document checklist for us. Now let's go over each of the documents together. The first item on the list is the IMM 5710 form, application to change conditions, extend my stay or remain in Canada as a worker. If you click on the link, the form should open up. Sometimes, however, it doesn't open up properly. In that case, try saving the file on your computer and then opening it through Adobe Acrobat. If you need help completing this form, you may refer to the document, Guide to Completing IMM 5710 Form for Co-op Work Permit, found on our International Advising website. Under Co-op Letter, attach the Co-op Work Permit letter issued to you by KPU's Co-op Office. Under Passport, attach a copy of all your passport pages showing your passport number, date of issue and expiry, name and date of birth, and pages with any entry/exit stamps as well as a copy of your current study permit. If you click on the question mark beside the item, you will be provided with more details about what to include. Remember to merge all the scanned passport pages and your study permit document into one file before uploading it. Next, you will need to include your digital photo. Again, if you click on the question mark, you will be able to find the requirements for the digital photo. You may see additional documents in your checklist if you answered questions differently than what was shown in this video. For example, you may be required to upload proof of an upfront medical exam if you said yes to working with vulnerable people and did not have a medical exam done in the past 12 months. If you are unsure of the requirements for a supporting document listed on your checklist, please clarify with an international advisor. Note that there is no application fee for the Co-op work permit. Once all the required documents have been uploaded, you will see a button labeled Next. Make sure you are ready to submit your application before going further. Once you click Next, you will be required to read and agree to a declaration, type out, and submit your electronic signature. Once you have submitted your application, you will be able to view it under the Application Submitted section in your online profile. If you have any questions regarding the Co-op work permit application process, please be sure to check with an international advisor prior to submitting your application.